everybody. I'm Robin Packard, and I'm so excited for you guys to be here tonight. I was once in the same position that you are, just wondering what the heck this is, what am I on? And it turned out to be one of the biggest blessings in my life. I started with this company in 2012. I literally came because I saw a friend lose weight. She looked great, she felt great, and she was just telling me, oh, it's this thing. And I just kind of jumped in. I lost 84 pounds in 7 months. And then later, the company came out with a gut health line, and I ended up losing another 16 more pounds to put me over the 100-pound mark. And it turned out to be a huge blessing to my health. I have a biology degree and a medical technology degree. So I was always very conscious of like what I was putting in my body, what I was doing, and was it ethically sourced. So that's been a huge deal for me. And I hope tonight that you get to see some things that really interest you and, just give you that faith of the mustard seed that it can be a little different for you. So, let me kind of give you some housekeeping tonight. What's going to happen? We're going to have a word scramble. We're going to give away a $25 gift card. So be listening for people's code word. Mine's M. And some of the speakers will have some. Be writing that down and get it ready to unscramble. You're going to get an email, and that's going to give you the directions. But one of the biggest important things you're going to need to know tonight is get back with who invited you to this. So, another thing is we're going to have like an interaction, a few prizes for that. So jump in the comments and give us your key takeaways. Give us some love. Tell us what you love about it or what you think about it. And then we're going to do some fun things with that. So follow your email and it will help guide you through this process. We're going to be giving away a $100 gift card to somebody that becomes a partner and joins our team. So that's going to be exciting. Watch for that. Be ready to jump in, be ready to listen because we've got some really great speakers. So our first speaker tonight is going to be Heather Mann. She has a great XMD story, a lot like mine when I started. So I can't wait for you to hear from this brand new partner that just joined in January. And yeah, it's going to be great. This is, like I said, I've lost over 100 pounds here, and it's been one of the biggest blessings for me financially and for my health. It allowed me to build my dream ranch in Texas and support my 3 kids as a single mom for 8 years. And so, yeah, been a huge deal, and I've seen it change so many lives, and I can't wait for you to see what it can do for you.
Hi, my name is Heather. I am from Oklahoma. I'm a boy mom, a wife, and an elementary principal. And I want to come to you tonight and talk to you and just share the opportunity to the referral side of XMD. So, for me, I'm an educator. It is very well known that we don't go into this for the money or the fame. And so, getting the peptides and getting them affordable was a challenge for me. I had hit a wall there. I knew that it was something I wanted and needed, but I could not find them affordable. I had talked to my nurse practitioner, and she was telling me that she quoted me probably 3 times as much as what we can get them in XMD. So anyway, I am researching, I'm looking, for at different platforms. I couldn't find anything I trusted. I come across Jana, and the Lord brought me Jana. So I look at her videos and I'm following her. It did not take long. She was a quick hook, y'all, because I connected with her and I thought, I want what she has and I want to do what she's doing. I didn't know if I could because I think, I'm in education. I can't prescribe. I'm not a provider. So I didn't quite understand. When I messaged Jana, I saw her on a Facebook group. It was a mom group that started following her videos, sent her a message, and she explained to me the referral model that we have through the telehealth group XMD. And the fact that we had the licensed providers, the regulated pharmacies, that was huge for me. And she explained to me how I could earn enough money to offset the cost of my medications just by sharing, referring other people to the telehealth platform. So it was a win-win for me and a win-win for my family. I had talked to my husband about the opportunity, and if I could my original goal was just to offset the cost of my meds. So I thought, if I can get 3, 4, 5 people, help them, refer them, it'll be worth it. It'll offset it. It will make sense. Because we have to be very intentional about where we're spending our money. I got my medicines, my peptides, and trizepatide, NAD, B12, doing the microdose. And immediately I felt better. I started looking better. The inflammation dropped. I shared a before and after. I shared a couple of videos, and and just the referrals, they just started trickling in because people want what we have. And it's real evident when something like this is making you feel better, look better. It's easy to share about, and when I realized, like, we're not selling something, we are referring, we are sharing. It is no different than me sharing with my friends an Amazon link of some awesome thing I got for my kitchen, or a cute outfit I got from Target or Walmart. Like, it's no different than me sharing that. And I have no problem sharing that. I'm sharing that with people all the time. So sharing something like this that is truly going to change your health and wellness. And like I said, it's evident that I feel better. I look better. That's for sure. It's a no-brainer. So as I've been sharing, I'm 4 weeks in. I have earned 4 bonuses. I got both the quick starts and then the X5 bonus. And so that's been incredible. At the end of the month, I will have paid for my medication, my husband's medication. I'm starting him on it too. And then there will still be money on the table at the end of the day. And that was not my intention. That is not what I went into this, looking for. I really was looking for just an affordable option. But man, is this going to just change our lives? It's been so freeing for us as a family, and it's going to be so freeing for us in the future financially. So the people here are incredible. It's very fitting that XMD, the colors are gold and black, because the women that I have met here have been true pure gold. They have just been true mentors and leaders and really helped me every step of the way. I am so thankful for Jana taking me on, because I am such a teacher at heart. I want to like dive in. I want to know all the things. And she's been so wonderful, her and her team. I'm so, so grateful that the Lord brought them to me. So thank you guys for that. I'm going to shout it from the rooftops. I will keep sharing. I will never go without this stuff. It has really, really, truly changed my life. And it's not been a shortcut. It's not been, some quick fix. And I really want to put to bed just the negativity that, used to be around the GLP-1s. And it's really about giving ourselves a fair fight and helping us feel our best selves. And we deserve that. Our families deserve, our best. And like, I love my job, but I want to give them, my best. So I am just forever thankful for the referral side, the business side, and just this team of incredible women. So thank you so much for letting me share tonight. Okay, I'm letter I.
Hey everybody. Oh my gosh, it's been so fun to watch everybody in the chat, watch the conversation, but also see everybody's names. There's just a lot of really, really cool people hanging out in the chat, and I can't wait to see how many of you I get to meet with in person at some point within this business. My name is Beth Kohler. I have been with Singular since August. I have forever been in the beauty world, makeup, skincare, but I stepped into wellness in August with Singular, and I'm so glad that I did, because it's introduced me to just so many incredible people and a really incredible business and business model with Singular. And one of the cool things I think that I realized stepping out of the beauty and skincare world and into wellness is really the momentum that's behind peptides. Oh my goodness. And I have learned so, so much about them and what they can do for our bodies. And it is the way that wellness is going, and it's going towards more longevity, preventative care than it is reactive care. And so when we think about peptides and the opportunity that's already there, did you like this is crazy to me, but there are over 9 million Americans already using a GLP-1, whether that is for weight wellness or that is for overall wellness, because of all of the additional things that a GLP-1 can do for us. But there's so many more peptides than just a GLP-1, and we're excited to be able to bring them to our family and our friends, and maybe in some of our cases, our followers and acquaintances online, just to help people be well. Now, peptides are that whole space. You guys, so much of that heavy lifting is already done for us, which was crazy to me. So right now, what people are looking for is they're looking for somebody like you and me to be able to refer them and give them our experience and share where we got them. And that is what Singular built for us to offer our friends, our family, our followers. when they built and launched XMD Wellness in August, they gave us just a really neat business model that everybody in the history of network marketing has ever been looking for. And that's a place where we can safely refer and still have a residual income opportunity just by sharing where we are getting the peptides that we're using. So momentum is so high. And there's such an opportunity in this peptide space that I hope that it is something that you consider stepping into with us as this whole next wellness movement comes into play. So, thank you guys for being here. I am excited to get to know some of you. Hopefully, all of you would be amazing and see what's possible for you in this wellness space to not only be well and to bring wellness to your and peptides to your family and to your friends, but also to see you build a business that can truly change your life at the same time. Okay, now before I go, I do have to give you a letter, and that letter is letter E.
Thank you, Beth. It's me again, Robin. I'm a biology girl, so I need my math real simple, you guys. So I'm going to try to break down how you can earn $1,510 in your first 30 days here with just real simple duplication. Now, remember, this is just going to be talking about XMD, but we do have support stacks that are going to help people on their wellness journey and enhance that and support their body like it's needed. So that will help the numbers even a little more. So just know that, but let's use some real simple numbers here so you can see what we're doing. $1,510 your first 30 days. So we have a program called the X5 where you can earn $400 in bonuses. And this is something that you can do every single month without team building. This is your personal sale. So just keep that in mind. You can repeat this every single month. You can earn $150 in bonuses when you personally sponsor 5 or more customers or brand partners with 600 in volume. So that's going to give you your first 150. Now we're going to sweeten the pot. Want to earn even more? You can earn another 250 when that same amount of customers or partners or more goes over 1,000 in inception. And you're going to get that extra 250, totaling $400 in bonuses. And on top of that, you're going to get up to 30% commissions on your first orders that you sell to people. So let's go even a little deeper. We also have a special incentive for people in their first 30 days called the Quick Start Bonuses, where you can earn up to $200. To get the first 100, you just need 5 or more people, totaling 500 QV in your first 30 days. That's going to get, and this simple chart shows you, this is you, 5 people, 500 QV gets you $100. But you can go even bigger. If you get 5 or more people and over 1,000 in QV, you can get another $100. So that's going to get you a total of $200, but we're not done yet. So let's add it up. 5 customers on Trizipatide getting you a commission of $71 each, plus your X5 bonus, plus your $200 is going to give you $950. But you're like, wait, you said 1510. I'm not done yet because it's going to get better and better. So 10 customers at $71 each on Trizipatide with this nice little chart. Your X5 we already talked about. Your quick start bonus, plus you're going to hit the rank of manager, which is the first rank in our comp plan, is going to get you $200. Now you do this within your first 60 days. This is going to get you that $1,510. I don't know anywhere else you can do that. And peptides are the hottest thing on the market right now in the health world. So like you have what people want. And if you're just out there talking, sharing, and telling people, just like when I was excited and started sharing, and that's how I heard about this company in the first place, you are going to unlock the power of $1,510 in your wallet. And here's the great thing about XMD and Singular. We pay daily. So you get these people, you get out and talking, you're going to start seeing those daily deposits in your bank account. Not every couple weeks, not once a month, daily. So super exciting way to earn super fast. So I'm going to turn it now over to my friend Taylor.
Hi guys, my name is Taylor Crace. I've been with Singular for a few years. I am a mom of two littles, a cowboy wife, and that's just about it. I work from home and I've been so blessed. So I have been honored to just kind of share a little bit about my journey and the business opportunity with you guys. So here we go. So I'm a mom that gets to stay home with my kids because I started building a business online. I show up on social media sharing just exactly what I love. I don't really sell, I just show up to share. I found some products that I absolutely fell in love with, and I got online, I got on my platform, and I just started telling the world how good these products started to make me feel. And I went on to lose 40 pounds. And just by sharing my story, a lot of women related to the things that I was going through. They related at one point, I was a single mom. They related to the fact that they wanted to feel better too, and they were fighting the same fight. And so they went ahead and were like, "Hey, I want to do this too." And so I just built a culture online, on social media, of women supporting other women and them just feeling like my spot is a safe place to ask the hard questions, like to ask, like, how do I get started? And I really try to show up every day authentically and be genuine and to help others. I talk about my real life on social media all the time. So, like on my page, you will find cute little short bob haircut styles because I love hair, all things hair. I love all things hair. I love all things wellness and weight loss and just supporting and encouraging other women to like find their place and to feel better. I live on a ranch, so you see lots of ranch life. We sell horses for a living. My husband rides a lot of horses, so we share a lot of horses. My kids are ranching all the time. So I'm just always in a storytelling mode. And I get on there and I literally story tell my life. And I fit these products and XMD Wellness and my peptides in the nooks and crannies of all of that. And I think over time, people start seeing, how my transformation was, all the things. So I've just really built a community there. And in this last year, I've helped so many women learn to utilize social media and how to make it work for them. And the big honest thing is, you don't have to be an influencer. I'm not an influencer. I do not have this massive following. I just show up, love on the people in my community, and literally wake up saying, who can I help today? Who can I help today with these peptides? Who can I help today with these amazing products that have changed my life over the last 4 years? Um, I have earned a couple of trips by just showing up on social media and sharing, just like I've been talking about. I'm actually fixing to go on my first trip in March. So I think I saw the calendar the other day. I think we're like 35-ish days out. And I am so excited. I've never traveled with Singular before, but I am super stoked to start. So my first earned trip is to the beach, and this is a trip that you can earn every single year. And what I love about this is you do not have to be just this huge leader, influencer, all of the things. They make the point system for people who show up, who are consistent, and who is willing to help others succeed. And I love that. Going into that, I have just plugged into my upline, into my leaders, and really been a sponge about how can I learn how to teach what I do and make it simple. And so I really leaned into my leaders and the people around me and like watched them and just taken all of that in and put it into a simple little duplicatable form and being able to teach others to do the exact same thing. And now they're earning trips and an income and all the things as well. Um, Another thing is that this income that I bring in every single month helps my family in a way that is just unexplainable. Right now in this day and like in age, you need two incomes, right? And it's just I could not want to leave my babies with someone else to raise. And so I knew I just had to make this work. And so after all the effort and showing up every day and being consistent and being genuine and just sharing on my own profile, social media of my life, I've been able to make an income to where if my husband were to not be able to work for a month or two or three, I would be able to sustain our household with this income that I bring in from peptides, from the amazing products that I love. So, I hope this was encouraging. I hope you guys love your seat at Singular because you could not be in a better spot for social selling. And my closing letter is the letter C.
Hey, you guys, I am Angie, and I wanted to come on here and share a little bit about my experience with you and how much I am loving my journey here. So, a couple months ago, I was looking for a new home with my team, and a compensation plan was put in front of me, and I absolutely loved it. And I also love the fact that I saw a passport travel program. And I love to travel. And I'm like, okay, if I could travel for free, this is just going to be really amazing. So I also heard that they were about to launch a injectable peptide company. So I know that peptides, injectable peptides, GLP-1s, things like that are the wave of the future. I knew that this is where health is going, health and wellness. And I know that that's where my clients and my customers are leaning towards. So everything just started to align, right? And I joined with my team, plugged into the systems, and we were able to really do amazing and still continue to do amazing and grow at such a fast rate because of everything that works, right? The culture, the corporate is there for us, my leadership, the leadership with my mentor, Jana, and just everybody is hands on, and we really feel seen and heard. And that's just a huge thing for me and my team. We also uh, loved the fact that all of the bonuses up front were an option, and of course earning the trips, right? So the reason I wanted to start with peptides is because I knew everybody wanted them, but I was scared in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. I did not order peptides for probably 30 days. I did not get the GLP-1 because I was scared to death of needles. And I was like, I cannot do this. I'm scared. There's no way I'll ever be able to do this. I was just like, what do I do? So I started watching my friend Bree start her microdosing journey with tirzepatide, NAD, and B12. And within 24 hours, her cloud was lifted, and I physically see her on her lives. Everything was changing for her energy, her sleeping, her food noise was gone. She said that's the best she's felt in years. I watched her for 3 weeks before I finally stepped out of fear and said yes. And I'm so glad that I did because once I got my microdose and I did my microdose for the first time, the needle was nothing. It's a tiny little insulin needle. And 24 hours after that, I was already feeling like amazing, amazing, like just amazing. I was sleeping at night. I was not having the sweats. I was back in the gym within 3 days with my energy back, and the food noise was gone. I had gained 20 pounds, and in 25 days, I lost 10 pounds. Now, that was inflammation, water weight, and some fat, but it was really, really, really good. And I loved it. And I have loved my journey ever since. It's been about 2 months now, and I feel incredible. I also have earned 3 trips now in 90 days. And I'm just in awe. It's just like, am I dreaming? Pinching myself, wake myself up. Like, this is just incredible to be able to come to a place, create such impact, and earn trips like this with the +1 free flights included, white glove service, all of the things. It's just really incredible. The biggest part for me, though, is that my team is actually winning. My team are having wins from people who never done this before to people that's been in the business for years. These wins is what I want for my team. We were not able to find that at our other place, right? So this was a huge thing for me. I'm not winning if my team's not winning, and that's really big to me. So I've just absolutely loved all of that. I love everything that this company provides, including the culture, because that's the biggest part for me, probably, is the culture that that we have here. And I'm just incredibly grateful and just so excited to see what the future is looking like and just being able to feel amazing in my body. So my letter is in like new partner in, and I'm so excited to be here.
Hey y'all, so I'm Jenna Bullard, and I've loved all of these great stories tonight. It's so much fun. And so a little bit about me. I am actually the grandmother of four. You can see them right there. I have actually been here almost 11 years, coming up toward the beginning of summer. And I am the person, I was a corporate banker. I have no previous experience in network marketing, direct sales, social selling, community marketing, as I like to call it. And I really didn't plan on having that either. And so, what I saw, because remember, I was in banking and I worked branch, I worked in financing, right? And then I also worked in a leadership development position over 29 years. I did several different things, right? But I would see people, they would be out like maybe at a trade show or something. All I saw was overhead. I saw a lot of cost to just make the money back for what they'd already had to pay for. Or I saw on social media nothing but flyers that talked about a discount, but you didn't really know what it was doing. It wasn't necessarily going to touch a pain point that I had. It was just a sell on whatever they had selling today. And so I am that person that had zero appetite for it. But I truly feel called to it. I love this company and I love what we've been doing here in the supplement space for, well, longer than I've been here, 16 years. Our owner and co-founder, Rudy, I always say he's the OG of biohacking because he believed if you would take care of your body in his 20s, you can be healthy as he is right at 80, right? And so that's a big deal, which means we've always wanted to help people in the health space. So fast forward, you start looking and you consider like what is going on in health, what is going on in the marketplace, and where people are spending their money. And this is one of the things I love about us moving into the XMD space is, y'all, it's where people are spending their money. It's where they are spending money, sometimes more than what they need to. They didn't have a great option, or maybe they have bought black or gray market, which is super risky because they didn't have a great option to choose from. And so I started digging around, looking about a year ago for my own self. And I'll talk a little bit about my own personal journey. But through that, I saw people are using peptides. And we talk a lot about GLP-1s, weight loss solutions, because in the United States, we still are an obese nation, right? For the first time, that is trending down in 50 years. And that's because of GLP-1s. And so, but there are all sorts of other peptides that people actually do, like the longevity peptides that we have in the B12, the NAD, and things like that. And so there are lots of people that they are supporting their health with this, I call it a command. Everything else is a suggestion. You have to absorb it. You have to digest it. To where a peptide is a command. And so your body responds. It starts releasing the inflammation or building the muscle or stopping the food noise. And so I started looking into that. I had a great conversation with my own medical professional. And she really talked about how she believes that this is changing all health, especially for women. She's got a female practice, of course. So that's what we were talking about. And I'm a female. But then she also said, when I shared what we were going to be doing and that I would only buy from her one time, which did cost me over twice what I pay us. Okay. And for the exact same thing, apples to apples, exact same thing, over twice what I'm paying singular. And so one of the things I love that she said is, Jana, I need somebody in this space because not everyone can afford to go to someone like me, a doctor, that insurance is not going to cover it, which is the majority of people, right? Insurance is not going to cover it. She said, I need affordable options out there because what I see, and she said, the teachers at school, isn't it interesting? We had somebody from education talk tonight. She said, what I see them buying is dangerous and it's scary, but they can't afford me. She said, so I am so excited. Man, do you not know that that was a great hour I spent with that doctor, and how not only I felt confident about my own health, but also that my company is going to make a major change in people's lives. Okay. So you take all that, and then I was in banking 29 years. Let's talk about financial projections. It's going to triple by 2035. We have already seen record amount of enrollments in this company and on this team since we launched peptides. We have had people say, I've been considering this, but I was looking for an affordable option. I had to stop because I couldn't afford it anymore. I no longer had insurance, and I couldn't pay that over, that 4-figure price. Lots of different things. Or we've even had people say, I've been considering it, but I didn't know anyone that I trusted that was in the space. So I was unsure. You name it, we've pretty much heard it. And so I love that because you want to build a business in a space that doesn't have overhead. Of course, you have your tools and resources and things like that, always. Someplace you align with, always. But if you can put your time and energy into the place that Americans are putting their dollars, now you've got a winning projection. Okay. That's what puts XMD and Singular, the biohacking company, winning in the community marketing space, is because we have it. And it's not an off the shelf, just going to pick this up and Heather gets the same thing that Robin gets and Jana gets. No, it's guided, it's medically guided. So you feel good about it. And I don't have to know the answer for you. I'm not supposed to know the answer for you. I'm not a doctor. I'm a former banker. Do I have a lot of health experience? And do I have my own personal experience? Yes. But I don't need to be deciding that and looking at your medical history. What great peace of mind for me. What great peace of mind for you, right? And so the financial projections are incredible. We're seeing that ourselves. But what I'm going to tell you is when I put them in my body on October 9th for the very first time, almost immediately I was like, wow, this is bigger than what I thought. This is bigger than what the financial projections say it's going to be, because I am 57 years old in just a few days on Valentine's Day. And I managed a weight loss with supplements, eating right, never eating carbs, but always struggling with food noise since the day I was born, I think. I don't know if I ever went without or I don't remember a time when food did not rule my life. Okay. So we call it emotional eating. We say food noise now. You're happy, you're sad, you're mad, you're bored, you're eating, right? But you're not feeding your body, you're feeding your pile hole, which is a problem, right? So fast forward, I came to the conclusion after menopause was wrecking me. I was gaining weight even if I wasn't eating. And then I lost my mom just a little over 2 months ago. I mean, a little over 2 years ago. So grief and the I don't care. Oh, I'm trying, but it doesn't work. Oh, I don't care. All those things really set in. So when I put them in my body for the very first time, and yes, I am doing injectable because I want the direct to command. I do not want to lose anything in digestion. That's my personal choice, right? And so it's like not zero food noise since October 9th, no matter what kind of day it was, no matter what scenario was going on. I am down 37 pounds. That's amazing. But my mental clarity, my give a crap, my all these like internal factors opened up and I was myself again. I'd lost myself. I was a train wreck in menopause. And so it was like all of a sudden my life was just back to normal again. And so the weight loss has been incredible. And I love that I can go out and eat a grilled chicken salad, whatever. I can go out and eat enchiladas and beans and rice. Neither one of those wrecked me, y'all. Before both of them, I would have gained weight or gained size. So putting those things in my body, I was like, man, we've got something big here because I am surrounded by people. And I think I heard Robin even say this, that there were people that we just never could help because they were in those hard positions. Their body would not comply. And y'all, that's been frustrating. But I was not one of them until 3 years ago. And so if I can change all of my problems with peptides, then imagine how many people are out there that are needing them. We've got the financial statistics. We've got the business model here where you've got leverage through community marketing. And we've got the comp plan, we've got the travel plan, but we've also got where people are spending their money. And I just think that's something it has to be part of the conversation tonight, because I want you to build a good, strong business in community marketing. I'd be spending that money and that time in a place that the consumer is buying, and this is where they're buying. So my letter for tonight, so that you can get into the points, is the letter O for overcome all my problems. I've enjoyed chatting with y'all tonight and enjoying this whole presentation. Robin, I'm going to kick it over to you now, girl, to close this up.
Wow. Thanks, Jana. That was amazing. How have you guys liked it? Get in the comments, drop some love, and let us know like what you think, what you feel about today, what you've seen, all the things. Give me your big takeaway and all the great speakers. But tonight, you can't just stop here. I want you to reach out to the person that invited you, get with them, and let them help guide you in the process of joining our team. Unscramble the word, follow the email that you're going to get, and it's going to help you with the different prizes. And you know what? Just get ready because so much more is coming. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait for you guys to join us.